righty. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Arizona and afar. We are live. We got action here at Bullshooters in Phoenix, Arizona. Mr. Roger Griggs is taking on Fred Bumbarger. Race to 15, 10 ball on the 7-foot here at Bullshooters, table 12 in the small pit area. And the both gentlemen have put up $500 each. They are using a magic rack. They are playing 3 foul. They are playing combo the 10 early. And like I said, we got action. I am by myself today. It's just me, myself, and I. The donkey, or the one and only. Justin will be in later tonight for the main card matchup at 6:30 between Mike Sauer from New Mexico playing Bill Vanderweiss. 8 ball, race to 13 tonight for 1400 in the middle. Once again, here we go. Roger going to get the break in the first game. Roger is not a stranger to the Friday night fight. This is his second one. He won his first one against Rick Crumley on the 9-footer, and these two gentlemen have decided to play it out on the 7-footer. Once again, I want to give a shout out to our Friday night sponsor, One Loan. If you're looking to invest in property, either residential or commercial, looking to buy your first home, or maybe just need to get equity out of your home for projects, you need to see Fee Lee. Tell him the donkey sent you. All right, so here we go. Let me know if you can hear us. Let me know if the picture's good. We got action. First break. Got a ball on the side and got a shot on the 1. Good shot by Roger, or I should say good break. Gonna have trouble with the 3 ball, so should be able to make this one float down below the 2. Maybe even using the 9 as a stopper to give him that perfect angle. Not sure what he's gonna do. Might try to draw this over in between the 2 and the 7. Sounded like a little bit of a miscue. Looked like he tried to decelerate on the cue ball. Did a little too much. Or not enough follow through on the stroke. Oh, I'm going to give it the first game jitters for these two gentlemen. I know Rogers a 427 and Fred's a 440, but nonetheless, these players can make balls. Be very interested to see if we can get a break and run out of them. That's to be determined. Just depends on how long it takes. I'm going to be running 3 events potentially tomorrow. We'll try to maybe do the semifinals and finals for sure. But tomorrow we do have the Twisted Scotch Double. Going to be a lot of fun. It is Jack and Jill. Also going to do a 525 and under 9 ball on the 9-footers at noon. And a 675 and under 10 ball on the 7-footers at noon as well. So if you got nothing to do, Bullshooters is the place to be. Great jump shot. Look at this. Perfect shape on the 3. And all he's got to do is stop the cue ball right there after he makes the 3. We have a shot on the 4. That was a great jump shot by Roger. Couldn't have done that any better. Yep, now he just roll forward a little bit, give himself a little bit of an angle. He doesn't want to be too steep of an angle. Wants to keep it simple. Minimal cue ball movement. He really just wants to roll to the other side of the 4 ball. That would be the perfect angle for the 5 to get to the. It's almost like he's listening. A nice shot by Roger. Now you just focus on pocketing this 5 ball with a little bit of draw. Your angle's already taking you to the side rail, so it's going to pop out. You don't need to put any side spin on this. Nice easy draw shot. Coming out to the center of the table. That's just about perfect. Got a perfect angle now. All you need to do is straight draw up to 7. The cue ball's going to slide over to the side rail. He wants a slide angle on this 8 ball, but he can take being straight in as well. He wants to miss the 10. That's your key while you're drawing this ball. You don't want to overdraw it and draw it in the side pocket either. Yeah, you need to draw that ball. Looks like he's going to luck it in, and Fred's going to have the option. Pretty sure he's going to take this on. H just off the rail, just a little bit. This is pretty simple shots. Center English, just have the cue ball come across table. Yeah, they both got to get going. First game jitters, I'm going to say. More like a 580, yeah. Sometimes we all play that way. Even I do. Look out, cue ball. Didn't get it to the rail fast enough. So Fred's going to have a chance to take the first game down, have ball in hand. Got to make sure you know where that cue ball is going at all times. Otherwise, it's going to find the pocket as quick as possible. A little unfortunate for Roger, and I guarantee if Fred didn't think he'd be shooting again. So he's going to take on this 10 ball, try to knock it down to get the first game down. There you go, easy 2 ball out. Game number 1 in this race to 15 goes to Fred. And I like this. I wonder what the statistics really are on players that win the first game, if they win the match or not. Really like to know that statistic. Maybe if someone is bored and wants to go back and watch all the Friday night fights that we've done this year, the last 3 months, shout out to all the players that have made it happen here. But yeah, I'm curious to see that. Shouldn't take too long, right? You can see, skip to the first game, then skip to the last game. Curious to see that stat. I'm going to say it's probably 60-40. Whoever wins the first game wins the match. I know our last Friday night fight, that didn't happen. All right, Fred made a ball in the break. Gonna have to play safe on the 1. I'm gonna I would hit the left side of the 1 and bank it in between the 1 or the 3 and 5. Put that cue ball over behind the 2 ball. Nice easy safety. Yeah, he's calling safe. Let's see if he sees it. Could bank the 1 over there by the 2 and use the 3. It'd been okay if he hit a little harder. But I like the other way. A lot easier. Roger reminding Fred to move his coin. They're keeping score on the table. I'm keeping score on digital pool. The latest and greatest, bridging the gap between player and technology. Made my life a lot easier, that's for sure. And it is quite pleasing for the eye and for everybody to follow along. He's going to have a little trouble getting to this 2 ball. You can draw this above the 5 ball. Oh, he's trying to go below. He's got scratchitis going on. Gonna leave Fred with ball in hand. Easy setup on the 2 to the 3. We might see a 4-10 combo. Pretty simple. Put the cue ball in between the 3 and 7. Make the 2 and have the cue ball come across table. Could shoot in the top right corner and just roll the cue ball forward so he can play the 3 in the side. Looks like he's going to play it in the side. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. Nicely rolled forward. Going to play the 3. And now he can elect to try to get shape for the 4-10 combo or maybe lay up for the 4-8 combo. Kind of like my chances on the 4-10 a little easier. Yeah, it looks like he had to go forward to get that angle. 4-8 looks like it's setting up a little bit easier. Yeah, I like what you said there. Oh, he's trying to play safe and he's going to hit it too soft. Luckily, the 4-10 combo doesn't line up now. Maybe can bank it. I think he's supposed to try to just run out. If it goes on the side, if it doesn't, he can play safe. Push the 4 ball in between the 9 and 7. Put the cue ball right behind the 10 and trap him. Try to get ball in hand on the 4 down table so he can get to the 5. Don't think he can play the 4 in the top right corner. Yeah, he's got to play safe. There you go. Push it to the top rail. And put it right there. Don't let it come down too far. That's okay. I mean, he's giving Fred an opportunity to kick at this. But I like it because even if Fred hits us, he's not going to be able to play safe. So he's got to try to make something happen or try to leave Roger a kick shot or a bank shot. Yeah, otherwise you're selling out. So I like what Roger did there. Fred need to hit that just a little harder, leave Roger a bank, but now he's got a chance to come down table, use a little bit of bottom left, try to spin the cue ball in between the 9 and 7 so he can play the 5 in the side. Can come across table and play the 5 in the corner, but look outside pocket. Look outside pocket. Man, I tell you what, got his flea collar, scratching a lot. Don't think that puts him on 2. No, because he played safe. Never mind. He's in this game, though, for sure. All right, I like what he did there. Just rolled forward. Now I can just stop this cue ball. He wants to try to draw it just a little so he can have a small angle on the 8. So when he makes the 8, he goes underneath the 10 and tries to get straight in with the 9. That's a little too much. Nonetheless, he should be okay. You can cut this ball with spin and let it throw over there to the side rail. Yep, they're still getting used to the speed, that's for sure. They were warming up, shooting pretty good. Like I always say, once the camera turns on, then everything goes haywire. Nonetheless, we got a good match for you tonight. Mike Sauer is on his way from New Mexico. Sent me a picture of him driving through Flagstaff where it's snowing. So hopefully he drives safe and gets here. He is going to be playing Bill Vanderweiss. They're going to be playing 8-ball, race to 13 for 1400 in the middle. Winner breaks with the Magic Rack. Now Roger just got to focus on pocketing this ball. Doesn't have to hit it hard. Really good shot there. A nice speed. Now just shoot this 10 ball the same way you just shot the 9. You don't have to bang this in. You don't have to shoot it too soft. Nice smooth stroke. Yeah, just like that. There you go, Roger. Now he's getting the hang of it. Nonetheless, 1-1. We got action. We are here at Bull Shooters, Phoenix, Arizona. Table 12 in the mini pit area. 7-footer. Shout out to Bull Shooters once again, to Jamie Bates and Michael Bates and the staff here at Bull Shooters for letting us put on these Friday night fights. Without their love and support for the community, I don't think pool would be the same. We got some other great rooms around here in Phoenix in the Valley, but for what Bull Shooters does for us, second to none. But it's also because of the players here in the Valley. Can't thank them enough for their support, for you all for tuning in on the stream every Friday. Hope you enjoy it. We try to have fun with it. The players try to have fun with it. It's been a pretty good success. So shout out to you all. Shout out to them. I think we got a dry break. Yep. Looking like a 1-3 combo in the side. For those that don't know, tomorrow is Roger's birthday. I forgot how old he told me he's going to be. And nonetheless, we got 3 tournaments going on tomorrow. We got the Twisted Scotch Doubles, Jack and Jill. I've been waiting to get my $20 back, Junior Carasosa. About time you quit ducking me. Again, we got the Twisted Scotch Doubles, 1100 under, Jack and Jill. Going to be a lot of fun. 10 ball in the 7-footers. Starts at 11 a.m. Then at noon, we have the 675 and under on the 7-footers, 10 ball. Race to 7. Men race to 4. And then also at noon is going to be the 525 and under 9 ball on the 9-footers. Hey, as long as you play more than one set, Junior, I'll play you for that. I don't mind. Look out. The rolls are starting to reverse. Now Fred's got scratchitis. Uh-oh, I think we got cue ball stuck. Yeah. As Dominic had to decide to come out on the other end. Too funny. It's been coming down with the other balls, and now it decided to come down where it's supposed to. All right, Roger got ball in the end. Got an easy shot on the 1 to get to the 2. Let's see what kind of angle leaves himself. I would probably give myself an angle so I can go around the table 3 rails out on the 2. Kind of like this right here. I kind of like this. Now I can go with center. Just a little bit of right. You should be able to go around these 4 balls here. Come up middle of the table for the 3 ball on the side. The 4 is hanging. 5's questionable. I think it goes by the 10. I hit this with a good stroke. He just said, no, I'm going to hold it here. Which isn't a bad shot. Because now he just focused on making the 3. The 4's hanging right in the middle of the pocket. So if he gets to that top rail, he'll still be able to make the 4. You're down on these shots. You just want to focus on making it, rolling in just like that. Good speed. Now he just needs to walk around table, see if the 5 goes. He can slow roll this 4 ball in. He overrolls it, he can play the 5-10 combo. And if he goes too far, he might be able to play the 5 in the side. Pretty sure it passes the 6. So he's got options. Well, you can do that. Just go into it. Make sure you get a shot. I think he can cut this in. Should be able to get above the 6. Probably played in the same pocket. I don't think the 10 is stopping him from cutting this in. Oh, hit a little too weak. You want to make sure he went too a little far. I think I've been okay and made the 6 goes past the 8, but when you hit it soft like that, you start second guessing yourself, and that's when you undercut or overcut the ball. You're trying to play too perfect on shape. I say it all the time, shape's overrated. Got to make the ball first. All right, Fred's almost in the same situation. The 6 goes by, you just got to draw it, try to go 3 rails. Got to miss the 9. Going for the bank. Guess the 6 doesn't pass the 8. Needs to roll this forward, so if he misses, the cue ball gets behind the 8 ball. Gonna get a roll out of it. 6-8 might be lined up though. I think he's definitely taking a swing at it. Yeah, he's calling the 8. Might be able to throw this in. Well, they're both still struggling. It is only the 3rd game. Usually takes players about 10, 15 games to get settled in, get comfortable with the pockets. They also have been here for quite some time. I think they both got here around before 11 for sure. Oh, we could have got started a lot sooner, but they said, no, we can wait till 1. They used up all their good shots already. Yep. It's Fred's turn to start scratching. For this, sure they're both nervous. They said this is Rogers. This is not Rogers' first Friday night fight, but it definitely is Fred's. Good thing is they're both good guys. They're both friends. They called each other out kind of. Fred was happy that Roger called him out. So again, here we go. We got action. Oh, and he hit it with the baby stroke. They're having too much fun already. It's too early to be having fun. Oh, you're going to shoot left-handed. Don't miscue. Oh, made them both. Well, he got lucky there. 8 ball's pretty close to the pocket now. He just cut this and go back and forth up table. Should lay pretty good for the 9 ball. Oh, look out, cue ball. He tried. He definitely tried to scratch that. Probably hit it with just a little bit of right hand English. Didn't need to. If anything, he could have used the left hand. Same thing here. The center ball, maybe a little left hand, but don't want to overcut it like that. Now I know Fred plays a little bit better than this because he plays on Monday night 9-foot league at Metro. I've seen him play better. I would think both these players just got to get it tuned up. Roger plays here probably 4 or 5 times a week, or at least comes in and practice. He definitely is a student of the game, puts in a lot of time and effort. Oh, weeble wobble, but they don't fall down. Still got to hit him good. Can't hit that point. All right. I think this one's going to be whoever makes the last two balls or can run two balls will win. Nonetheless, 2-1, we got action. Race to 15. They are playing 10 ball, can go early. They are playing 3 foul. They are using the magic rack. Tyler Hill says, I got 50 on Fred. All right, so here we go. Let's see if we can see a break and run from one of these two gentlemen. They could be pretty cool. They could lay one down here on the stream. And not going to see one this rack. Red breaks dry. Roger may have to lay up on this 2 ball and play safe. Could play safe right now. Bank the 1-2 rails and put the cue ball behind the 10. Kind of no value on making this 1 and get to the 2. He's going to go ahead and try to make it and get on something on the 2. Yeah, he's going to be kicking on this one. Might be able to see an edge. Not, could be in trouble. Might be able to mass into this. Oh, he could see enough of it. Wow. Look deceiving. All right, that's a pretty simple cut shot here. Just go back and forth with the cue ball. Keep it above the side pocket. Keep it from scratching. That's really your only object other than making the 2. Well, might get a little roll with it. At least he didn't scratch. If I was Roger, I would be kicking off this top rail, try to hit this 2 ball square and let the cue ball land up behind the 5. He hit it square, but he had some spin on it. Hit a little too good. Going to give Fred a shot at making this 2, but Rogers led him into a trap because if he makes it, he could get stuck behind the 6 or the 4. Good shot by Fred, recognizing it and didn't decide to draw it like some players would. Play safe, bank the 3 down by the 7 and put the cue ball behind the 5. He's calling the bank, but it could be a two-way shot. It's not wrong. I like it. Let's just see what he does with the cue ball, though. Yeah, he went for it a little too much. Wait a minute. He might get away with it. Nope. I think he's going to have to play safe. Yeah, he's calling safe. Try to bank it 2 rails. Try to go underneath the 4. Well, that's not too bad. Didn't want to run into the 4. Was hoping to use it. See what kind of bank Fred's going to go for. Could bank it in the side. He's got to twist it a little. The 6 might give him a problem. I think I'm banking the 3 ball, hitting that 3 ball on the right side with left hand English. Banking the 3 underneath the 4, hitting the cue ball to try to use the 6 ball as a blocker. He tried to go up table. I think he's going to give Roger a shot. I think the 3 goes by the 7. Just got to figure out what he's going to do with the 4 ball. He's going to try to run into it. He's going to try to miss it. He's definitely going to miss the 3. Giving Fred an opportunity. I'm pretty sure he can make this, but I don't know that he can run into the 4 ball. Don't think he can make this 3 ball with a ton of right hand spin to go into the 4, but that's what he needs to do. All righty. Nice, easy bank the 3 ball, 3 rails, and stop the cue ball right behind the 4 and play safe. Doesn't have to make this ball. Probably the best opportunity at a safe. He says, nope, I got this. I'm going to play safe by myself. The tension was there. He hit the 4 right. Just need to hit a little bit harder. He's going to pull out his trusty jump cue, though. He's got to cut this 4 ball into the 6, though. Might be easier to cross bank this 4 in the side. Cue ball travels up table. You just got to keep it from scratching. Playing the combo is a little tougher. Well, it actually didn't hurt him other than Fred has a good opportunity to 3 foul him. Tied up to 6. 5, it's not, it's playable, but now you got to get perfect position to play it to break out the 6. I think he's just supposed to roll this cue ball up by the 5 ball. Make sure it gets a rail and roll the cue ball right behind that 6. Even maybe push it out just a little. I don't think Fred sees it. Very simple safety. Shoot the 4 to the right side of the 5, so the 4 goes towards the 10 and rolls the cue ball right behind the 4. He's playing the 8. No. Not sure what he was playing there. Even Roger Nod Bank. He not sure if he knows how to cross bank this 4 ball or not. Probably doesn't. There's an opportunity he can make it in the side, but for him, I would just try to bank it. Well, I should have went 2 rails with it to get it to the center of the bottom rail. In this instance, it doesn't hurt him because the 7 is kind of blocking the 5. The only thing Fred can do is try to make this and try to get a shot on the 5 so he can play safe. Unless he can hit this perfect. Draw the cue ball off that side rail right in between the 7 and 8. Get a good look at the 5-10. That'd be hitting it really good. Better than Junior Carasosa. Oh, I like what he did here. Just gives himself a chance at making the 5. He has a chance of making it, actually. I think he's supposed to just bank it down table. Yeah. Play safe. Came out a little too far. Well, Roger may have an opportunity to 6-10 combo. Roll this cue ball forward just a little bit. Just past where the 5 sits now. You almost be lined up. It's not bad. Here's the lineup. Play batter swing. Hit it hard. That way it doesn't hang up. Oh no, he went for the 6. I thought the 6-10 combo was pretty wired. Well, looks like he got a safety out of it now. I think Fred's going to kick at this. Play a 6-10 combo. Yep. He called it. Come on, Fred. I want to see it go in. Just once. Well, he got to move and he gets a point. Keep him scratching. Yeah, well, he's leaving Rogers a safety. Push the 6 ball up past the 9 in between the 7-9. Try to use the 7 as a blocker. Maybe even put a little bit of right hand English so the cue ball leaks behind the 9. We don't have to hit this hard either. Kind of like this. I like that. Perfect shot. Better than I could have imagined. Got Fred stuck in a pretty good spot. He can hit this off of the top rail with spin. Got to pull out his shaft extension. Here we go. There we go. Great promotion here. Front end shaft extension by James Handshoe. I do have a few of them. If anybody is interested, you want to check this out. Here you go. It helps you on this shot right here. Oh, he could have called the 8 almost. Made a good hit, so you don't have to use a bridge. I have some without a tip for 90 bucks and some with a tip for 115. $10 discount if you get them from me instead of James Handshoe. All right, Roger's got a good opportunity to take this down. Oh, he says, no, I want to keep playing. Now, I know Roger plays a little bit better than this. I think it's the camera. Camera always gets the players. All right, didn't hurt Fred to miss that ball this way. Forcing Roger to bank this up in the top right hand corner. Cue ball should come around a little bit, 2 rails. If not, it might go up by the 8 ball. I'd probably bank this with bottom English. Yeah, just like that. Watch out, 8 ball. Boy, lucky the 8 was there. He would have scratched. Nonetheless, he's got a shot on the 7. This really isn't a hard shot, and the cue ball's not going to scratch. Focus on making this 7 ball. You know the cue ball's not scratching. Focus on the speed. You need the cue ball to bounce down off the top rail down to about to the center pocket area. If you use that as a good judgment area. Oh, he's tried to cut it backwards. Wow. He doesn't know about the other shot. Could have cut it to the top right corner and cue ball comes down right on the center pocket line. Instead, he's giving Fred a nice easy out. He's going to run into this 10 ball, so he's got to go into it with a little pace. So it comes off of there. Oh, goes around it. Don't scratch. Oh, wow. The game is brutal. I know C.J. Wiley says the game is the teacher, but The game is brutal. You don't know who's supposed to win. Although Fred is 13 points higher, it doesn't mean he has to win. Sometimes it's a team effort when you're playing singles. All right, 3-1. Fred Bumbarger. We got action. And again, thanks to our Friday night sponsor, One Loan. If you're looking to invest in property, either residential or commercial, or you're looking to buy your first home, or maybe you just need to get equity out of your home for other projects, you need to see Fee Lee. Tell him the donkey sent you. Cell phone number is 517-414-7409, or our direct line is 480-531-1167. So once again, thanks, Fee Lee. Coming on board, and here we go. Fred's got the break. 3-1 lead. Let's see if Roger can get it together and catch up. Got a couple balls on the break. Go for 3. No, got 2. Got a shot on the 1. Good thing is, if he over rolls it and goes underneath the 4, he can still make the 2 on the side. He wants to try to stay above the 4 ball. Oh, overcut it just a little, and lucky that he did, because he hooked himself. I think, yeah, Roger can get past this 4 ball. He needs to shoot this with a little bit inside so he can get to that side rail quick. If he overrolls it, maybe it comes down. He can shoot it in the side. If not, he can shoot it up in the top left-hand corner. Gets a little bump off the 7 and ties it up, but gets straight in on on the 2. Well, this was a manageable rack until he clipped that 7 ball. Now he's going to have a little bit of trouble. There you go. Nice, easy stroke. You don't have to power anything, especially in this day and age with the game and the equipment. They made everything so simple. You don't even need a stroke anymore. You can stop the cue ball, or you can roll it forward, draw it just a little bit. That's all you really need. He had a good opportunity to go into those 2 balls and break it open. A little missed opportunity, but nonetheless, he's still got an angle on this 4. He can make this. Put a little bit of left handing to avoid the scratch in the side pocket, and the cue ball goes back and forth. You can land on either side of the 5. It goes past the 10. Overcut it. He would have been good on the 5 right there. I think Fred needs to roll this forward and get below the 5 ball so he get an angle on the 5 to go into the 7-8. Instead, he might be able to go cut this 5 in the side. You gotta miss the 10 though, so he can go 3 rails around for the 7. But actually might go 4 rails and get above the 7. He's going for the bank. It's not bad because the cue ball's going that way. Maybe you can play the 2-way. Roll forward so it goes above the 7-8. When he misses it, could have called the 10. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Roger call the 10 right now. Get back in this game with the combo. Let's go. Both shit talking each other. All right, easy one rail bank on the top left hand corner, right? Or did he try to bank this 5 into the 10? Tries to go for the cut and breaks it open. Didn't hurt him too bad. Gonna force Roger to play the 5-10 combo, or at least get it moving. I would probably come underneath this 5 and kick it up table. Roger might be going for the. Oh, he's going kind of for the safety. It's a little too easy. He had a good intentions trying to lay it over there and force Fred to have to bank it. Just overhit it just a little much. I think Fred's starting to get comfortable now. Just a little out of line, but he can cut this in and avoid the scratch in the top pocket if he uses top English. The only problem is he's got to avoid the scratch in the side. Sometimes you can hit that perfectly through rails and it goes right to the side pocket. So doesn't want to use bottom English. Yeah, good shot there. Look outside pocket. I called it. I called it. Well, that's going to give Roger ball in hand. I think Fred says you can have it, and I'll be right back with you. All righty, I'm back. Looks like Roger's getting it figured out. Had to go get an extension. He got butt extension and the shaft extension. Even on a 7-footer, he hit a little. Look out. Oh, I got a nice little brush off with the 10 there. Got perfect. We might just see 3-3 tied ball game. And you know what the donkey's going to say? We got action. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. Nothing hard. We tend to make it hard on ourselves. But here we go. Tie ball game, 3-3. Had to go get a shot. Fred been wanting to buy me a drink. So the beautiful mess made me a Jameson or a green tea with lemonade. It's actually way better than sour mix. But here we go. They are playing a race to 15. 10 ball combo on the 10 counts early. They are playing 3 foul. They are using the magic rack, 2 and 3 on the corners. Both gentlemen have given me $500. Winner will walk away with 1,000. Oh, I think it's a little bathroom break, and that would be nope. They were just talking to each other. Oh, here we go. Come on, guys. Let's see a break and run, or break and run to a combo. Whoa! Ball on the break. Got a shot on the one. Gonna be a little tough to get on this 2 ball. If I was him, I would try to make this 1 ball in the bottom right, try to draw the cue ball above the side pocket, come back in between the 4 or 5, try to get a look on the 2 ball so you can play safe. He's going to go ahead and play safe now. Not a bad option if he can get safe. Well, that's not a bad trap shot because he's forcing Fred to try to make this one and make something happen on the 2. I think all Fred can do is just make the 1 and get the cue ball past the 9 ball so he can kick at the 2 ball, get it down table. Wow, he's coming. Wow, what a great shot. Did not think he could do that. Couldn't have hit that any better. Now let's see how he handles this 2 ball. Can he go around table? Can he miss the 5 ball and come back underneath for the 3 ball in the same pocket? Pretty impressed with that shot there, Fred. Oh, inside English? Wow. Fred showing a little knowledge here. The 3 ball goes past the 4. I'm looking right at it. He can just focus and make this 3 nice and easy. Cue ball gets past the 8 ball. He can play the 4 in the same pocket. All your focus has just got to be right there on the 3. Great speed. Pocket that real nice. Now I can make the 4, a little bit of right hand English. Come back across table for the 5 in the top left hand corner. Just got to avoid the 8 ball. Yeah, great shot. Fred's starting to show why he's got a little bit more knowledge than Roger. Why he's a 440. We'll give Roger credit though. He's come a long way in the year, a little over a year that he's been playing. I want to say he started at like at 360, 350, somewhere. I'm not sure where, but definitely put dedicated pool player. Fred is looks like he's starting to become one as well. Great shot by Fred there on the 7. Shot it with confidence. Got above the 8 ball. Now he can shoot it in the side. He could even stop the cue ball if he can. Angle might force him to go forward. So I'm curious what he can do here. He could try to draw it. If he draws it past the 9, it'll go in the bottom right. He went forward. Could have gone down a little further. Hey, he was looking good. He plays safe. Or he's going for the bank. I think he should bank it to the bottom rail and put the cue ball to the top rail. Pretty simple shot. He just doesn't want to get the 9 to line up with the 10 and give Roger an easy shot on a 9-10 combo or a 9-10 carom. Could take on the cut shot. A little bit of inside English and just send the cue ball, go back and forth. It's a makeable shot. If you get the cue ball to land where the 9 is, closer to the left side of the table, it'll be good on the 10. Oh, he's going up table. Hey, if that's where you got to make it, give yourself an opportunity. This is a makeable shot. He makes this will be a great out, great recovery on the 9 ball. Wow, look out. Whoa, wow, what a shot. Tough out, but he got it down. Once again, Fred stays ahead. Almost saw the same shot we just saw over the weekend. Last weekend at the amateur tour. Trying to remember. I make the ball. I said cue ball. No, maybe it was a Friday night fight. Yes, it was the Friday night fight last Friday. Steve Lingenfelter and Chris Baginski. Steve Lingenfelter has a chance to go up 2 games ahead of Chris. He makes a 9, hits the point, and goes across table and scratches to make it 25-25, and he never recovered. So here we go. Got a ball on the break, 2 balls on the break. Got a 1-9 combo or a 1-2-6 combo. I think the 1-9 lined up a little bit easier. Well, he came close. Gonna leave Roger a shot on the 1. Pretty much all he's got to do is stop the cue ball. And he's got the 2-6 combo lined up. Yeah, pretty simple shot. Now he just got to leave himself a shot on the 2. Should be able to shoot this with a little bit of inside English or right hand English. Cut the 2 just a little bit into the 6. Doesn't have to cut it a lot. Got to make sure he doesn't hit this hard though. And you got to make sure you hit it good enough. Leaving Fred a 2-6 carom. Not sure if he's going to play the combo. He's got enough room to cut the 2 ball into the 6. Guess it really doesn't matter as long as you call the 6, right? Doesn't matter how it gets there. Feel like he's going to play the combo. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Thought he was playing safe, I guess. Trying to get it behind the 8 ball. I mean, that's not bad if he gets it there, unfortunately. He ran it into the 9 and it stopped dead in front of the side pocket. No, Rogers got to work this cue ball. Is he going to go into the 7? Or is he going to miss it? Yeah. Figured he would try to draw down table. Now he's got a little bit of character builder. Got to make this 6 and get into the center of the table. Give himself an angle on this 7 ball so he can come down table. A little too much. Still doesn't have the speed down. Getting closer. He's got a chance at banking this 7. If he makes it, he's got a good chance of the cue ball coming down for the 8 ball. Yeah, just like that. Great shot. Give him a little steep of an angle, but if he can use a little bit inside, you don't need a lot because the cue ball's already going up table. You just need to bend it a little. It goes up table and back down table. Got to hit this with the right speed. Well, he cut it good. That's why you want to use a little bit inside so it gets closer to the 9 ball. You don't have this steep angle. He might be better off banking this ball into the top right and get the cue ball to come down table for the 10. Doesn't really need to come down table much. If he can cut this, he wants the cue ball to go back and forth and land right where the 9 ball is because the 10 will go in the bottom right hand. But he's got to be on that left side of the table. All your focus should be on just making this. Great shot. Oh, wow. Wow. Thought he hit that good. Needed a little bit more pace on it. Looked like it kind of hit the point. Said, not today. Now, if I was Fred, I would just draw this cue ball down table. Well, he wants to make it a little tough on himself, I guess. Look out, cue ball. Got away with it. All right, we got a 2-game lead again. Fred was up 3-1. Roger tied it up to 3-3, and then Roger's letting him get ahead again. 5-3 in a race to 15. Played 8 games, just a little over an hour. Not a bad pace there. Should be done between 4 and 5. Unless they go hill. And they said they are not playing win by 2. So if it goes hill, they will play 1 game for $1,000. Once again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thanks again to the players. Great break. Got a shot on the 1. Should be able to come down cross table to make the 2 in the bottom right hand corner. Shout out to Bull Shooters for letting us host these Friday night fights. Do have some cool tournaments tomorrow. We got the 1100 and under Jack and Jill Twisted Scotch Doubles. We're going to rotate Scotch doubles and then singles, Scotch doubles and singles, Scotch doubles and singles, but female player against female player and male player against male player. Going to be a lot of fun. I know quite a few teams are looking forward to it tomorrow. We had 20 signed up as usual. I think we're getting a couple teams to sign up and drop, so we'll see how it goes. Right now, I do have 20 teams on the list. Got room for 4 more. Then, if you don't have a Scotch doubles partner or Jack or a Jill, we have the 525 and under 9 ball and the 9 footers at noon. And we also got the 675 and under 10 ball and the 7 footers at noon. Those were pop up tournaments I decided to put together today. Since we're already going to be here, for those players that don't want to go to the east side, come on down to Bullshooters. We got action. A little tough being close to rail, but I think he just got to slow roll this in, let the cue ball go past the 6 just a little, but still give himself an opportunity. Got to be careful jacking up on this. Cue ball tends to hop and then you miss hit it. Great shot. Now, does that 7 go by the 8? I don't think it does. I think he's going to draw off of this 6. The angle that I'm looking at, I think he's going to just draw the crap out of it and try to draw it into the 7-8. Looks like he's going forward. Oh, wow. What a shot. Going in between that 9 and 10. And now he's got a perfect opportunity. Think he can make it. If not, he needs to bank this 3 rails, stop the cue ball right where it is, right where the 7 is, and get a nice little safety. Oh, no, he can make it. Wasn't sure at the angle. Now he's got a perfect angle. He can make this 8, a little bit inside English. Then he'll spin down table, below the side pocket, below the 10, and he can get a shot on the 9. A little bit of a character builder, but all your focus is on pocketing the 8 with inside English and stroking the ball so that inside English actually carries. Yeah, he didn't stroke it enough with inside. Going to give Fred an opportunity cutting this 8 ball at table, but let's see what this 10 ball, how this 10 ball plays. Could give him trouble if he doesn't spin this enough. Get down table. Oh, he missed it good. Forcing Roger to come with the bank shot or try to hit this thin on the left side. Get the Guva to sneak underneath the 9 or 10. Big shot here right now. Me, I'm coming underneath it and kicking it in the side. If you miss the side pocket, it goes down to the bottom rail. He's taking on the bank. And may have got a little bit of a 2-way. You can see an edge. Might be able to cross bank it. Yep, he's calling the cross bank. Cross side. A bit of bottoming. So the 8 ball holds. Cue ball goes 2 rails down table into the 9. Great shot. Good speed. Really good shot by Fred. Taking on that cross bank. Showing a little bit of knowledge of what he knows. I think he just got to go forward and come back. Shoot the 10 in the side. Yeah, right there. It looked like he was a little straight in on that. Good shot, recognizing that he was a little straight in and couldn't get to the side rail in time. It's almost perfectly straight in. Got to be careful. Sometimes take it for granted. Yep. Oh boy. I think he shut that a little too firm. Should have nice and rolled it in nice and smooth. Hit it with a little pace. Don't think he needed to. He's giving Roger the opportunity he didn't think he was going to get. Makes this, he'll be within one. And there we go. 5-4. We got action. 9 games down. Whole lot to go. Race to 15. Who do you like? Tyler Hill said he wanted 50 on Fred. Let's hear who you like. All right, here we go. Roger to break in the 10th game. Fred leading 5-4. Roger making 8 on the break. Got a great shot on the 1. Got a great opportunity to run out here. If he can knock him down. Nothing tied up. Make this 1 ball. Can roll forward just a little. Or stop it. 2 balls going to go in the bottom left. Just got to figure out how to get back up table for the 3. I would roll this forward just a smidge. Yep, right about there. Now you can draw this cue ball. He should be able to get in between the rail and the 4 ball. But if not, he can get up in between the 4 and 3. Should be able to shoot the 3 in the top right hand corner. Yeah, get up there, get up there. I like that. Yep, good shot. Got just enough room. Focus. You want to hit this ball with center or just below center, and just float this 3 ball in there, so the cue ball doesn't come down behind the 7 or the 10. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that. He's kind of chuckling at himself, like, yeah, that shot you have to, because it's so close to the rail, you have to just create enough energy off the cue ball so the 3 ball rolls in slightly, and the cue ball only comes down halfway. That's why I was gonna say about a tip below center, maybe even 2 tips below center on that one. He's calling the bank. Close. But going to give Fred a good opportunity. Now, he's got a chance that he can make this in the side and float the cue ball down for the 5, but he's going down in the bottom corner. He's got to avoid the scratch in the side pocket. Yeah, see, he'd been better off cutting that in the side, floating the cue ball over there to the side rail. But he's not giving Roger anything easy. 4 ball may look easy, but the cue ball is automatically running into the 9. He's got to hope he gets a good roll off the 9 and cue ball comes down table for the 5. It doesn't scratch. But he's got to hit this with some pace so it does come down table. Unless you're going to miss them both. Oh, Fred's got an opportunity. He can make this in the side, but he's calling in the corner. Might not be bad because the cue ball is going to hit the side rail and come down table. Yeah, just like that. That's what I thought. Now this is a great opportunity. You can use right hand English. Go one, two, three rail, four rails for shape. Oh, you got to hit that with some pace. Come all the way back up and down. Missed opportunity there. He's got a chance he can bank this. Yeah, he's going to call the side pocket. See what happens with the cue ball if he does make it. Close. He got it to wobble out. And I think he's getting a good cover up. Again, here's my favorite shot. Get this cue ball to come underneath the six. Try to hit it full. You just use the inside English. Call the side pocket, but if you miss it, it automatically goes up table, and the cue ball stays right where the six is. You got that 7, 10, and 9 to cover it up. It's actually a really simple shot. It's all about the speed. Oh, he went and hit the 10. I think he was trying to cut that 6 in. Didn't need to. He had a really good safety opportunity there. Nonetheless, you're going to give Fred ball in hand and a chance at a 4 ball out. Make the 6 come off the bottom rail. Play the 7 in the side. Can roll forward. Go forward and come off the side rail, but you've got to play the 7 in the side. Yeah, you've been better off going to the rail and coming off, but this is okay. The same side pocket he just missed the 10 ball on last game. See if he can make this one. Nope. You got to think for side pockets, I guess. He only likes making the cue ball in there. All right, Roger got an opportunity. 3 balls away from tying this up again. See if he can do that and get ahead. See a lead change here in this race to 15. We're a third of the way there. Well, they're both scared. They're shooting a little scared. Fred would have been okay if he made that where the cue ball landed. Forcing Roger to go for the bank or go ahead and play safe underneath the 10. You can play it two-way. If he was smart about it, that's probably what he should do. It's a little tougher, but he's going to play this two-way shot. Force Fred to have to bank this. He's got a chance of banking this in the side. Cue ball should go around 2 rails. Just missed the 10. It's actually a pretty easy shot. He's calling safe. He can probably get the cue ball underneath the 10. I don't like that. Hit that the wrong speed. Now I think they're just toying with me, getting their money's worth. Well, I'm going to say it's a jitters, the match, the camera, knowing people are watching, even if it is only 25. Look out, cue ball. Don't go too far. All right, can knock this down in the side. Float the cue ball to the bottom rail, but he wants to make sure it bounces off that bottom rail. Not too hard. He doesn't want to get below the 10. I know you probably look at it and say, oh, there's no way, but no, there's a way. Nice and smooth. That side pocket just doesn't like either of them. Giving Fred a good character builder here. He's got a chance of making this 9, but you got to keep the cue ball from scratching in the bottom right-hand corner. I think he's just got a slow roll. And me, I'd probably cut this 9 ball to the bottom right to avoid the scratch. If you miss, the cue ball come underneath the 10. Look out. I think if he made the 9, he would have scratched. All right, Roger, what you want to do? You want to bank this, or do you want to bank the 9 up table and get the cube underneath the 10? He's calling in the side. He says, no fear. Underdog is here. And he makes it. Now let's see if he can make it again. He's got to pull out his extension. He's going to use the butt extension. They're going to call the bank, or he's going to push it up on the rail. Oh, he's calling the cut shot. I like that. It's off the rail enough. Oh, no. Undercut it. Well, that's what happens when you call yourself the underdog, I guess. No, just kidding. Tough break for Roger right there. But I will be right back. I gotta go hit the bathroom, and we will see you in just a minute. All right, I'm back. Doesn't look like I missed much. Oh, we gained some viewers while I was gone. Maybe that's because I wasn't on the stream. We'll say this. These guys are giving it their all. Definitely enjoying it. Pretty sure this is Fred's first time playing on a Friday night fight for this kind of money. And this is definitely Roger's second time. Really good shot there by Roger using rail first. Wow, pretty impressed by that shot, actually. He's just going to roll forward, lay up, try to lay up anyways. Played a 9 in the side. He still got it in the side. And depending on how this cue ball lays up, probably play the 10 in the same side unless he can go around the table. Might be able to play the 10 in the bottom right. Oh, I'm going to play it in the same side. Good shot. I will say this. 13-point difference between them both, but I'm pretty going to say this is pretty evenly matched. As you can tell by the score, 6-5. Roger's starting to look a little smoother, running out 3-4 balls. A little out of line to be expected, but not doing bad. Picking up the pace a little bit. 6-5 in the race to 15. Once again, thanks to One Loan, Friday night sponsor. If you're looking to invest in property in residential or commercial, or you're just looking to buy your first home, maybe you're just looking to get equity out of your home for some projects, you need to see Feed Lee. Tell him the donkey sent you. Once again, got Roger to break. Let's see if he can control it like he has been. Now he's going to break straight up center. Got a pretty smooth break there. Yeah, making a 6 in the side. Getting a shot on the 1. He's got options here. Nothing's touching. It's a really good break. Good speed. Making that ball behind the 1 in the side pocket. Can shoot this in the bottom left. A little bit of bottom. Cue ball might go over by the 7 ball. He wants to keep it off the side rail, though. I think that's a better option than trying to play it in the side. You can just use a hint of bottom. Keep the cue ball from going in the side pocket, and you can bounce off that side rail. I like that, though. If he can keep it off that side rail, he's got a good opportunity here. Just stop the cue ball. Try not to get stuck behind the 9. The 3 ball goes in the corner. He's got a really good opportunity for a break and run here. Everything's laying good. Nothing's tied up. Look out. Yeah, 9 balls, good. Make this 3. Just got to come down table. Get an angle on the 4. All your focus should be just pocket the ball. Don't think about the break and run. Just pocket the ball that's in front of you. Hit it with a good easy pace. Don't go too far. Hit a little too thin. And that's going to be expected now. He's not too bad, really. He's got a small angle so he can get the cue ball to that side rail. Now he just needs to hit it with enough pace. He comes off 2 rails, goes to the side rail, off the top rail, back to the center table so he can play the 5. And he says, I'm going to hit this real good. Watch out, 8 ball. I think he got stuck. Maybe not. Yeah, I think he's kicking. Or if you can see an edge of the 5, he's supposed to just bank it up table. Send the cue ball. He's gonna masse, gonna jump. He's. I think if he knew that, he should have pulled out the jump cue. All right, 5-10 combo, looking good. Especially with ball in hand, or just ready want to take out the run out. Says no, I like the way you're thinking, Tim. 5-10 combo lays pretty good. Here's the wind up. Yeah, there it is. First combo in the match. Fred keeping that 2-game lead. 7-5. We got action, folks. I got a ball in the break, but no shot on the 1. Got to be careful here. He's calling safe, but he might end up with a double kiss. You're going to go around the 3 ball? No, he's going in. Yeah, he called push. Yeah, I thought that's what he called was push. Roger says, yeah, I don't like that. I kind of not bad, really, because now I can bank this one ball up behind the nine. You can play the five ball. Luckily, the 7-8 is tied up, so no one's really going anywhere. Roger's got to play this one and keep that cue ball on the left side of the table for the two. And then they can roll forward, get a good shot on the four. They might want to create an angle off the five that he comes across table into the 7-8, breaks him up. I'm curious to see what he does here. If he shoots the cue ball to go forward to the bottom rail and come up, he'll get that angle that he needs. But again, he almost needs to be where he's at right now. Oh, another miscue again. And look like he's going to get away with it. Maybe a 4-5 combo. But that's a couple times he's done that now in this match. So he's doing something wrong. Maybe trying to decelerate too much. Try to draw it, the cue ball, but not so hard. Fred called safe. He's going to bank the four ball across table. Oh, he tried to get the nine ball or cue ball behind the nine. A little bit of a touchy shot there. But it's 7-5. We can try, right? All right, Roger's got no trouble balls now. 6-ball run out. I know he's capable of doing it. One down. It's all natural and everything's leading to everything. 5 comes across table for the 7. Roll underneath the 8. Play the 8 in the top left-hand corner. Play the 9 in the top right. Well, got to watch out now. He's going into the 8. Got to hit this a little pace so it hits the 8, bumps the 8, comes out table. Nothing wrong with that. Playing it smart. Recognize, cut this 8-ball up table. Inside English. Get the cue ball across table. Play the 9 in the same corner. Or you can hit a little pace. Look out. Hit that a little too soft. Not enough inside English. Really need that cue ball to travel up table. Going to give Fred an opportunity to go 3 games up here for the first time in the match. Nice shot by Fred. Come down table. Perfectly straight. Nice smooth stroke by Fred as well. And Freddie crosses the halfway point. 8-5, 3-game lead. Roger's got to make it up if he wants to stay in this game. 8-5 and then race to 15. A little over 2.5 hours in, not bad. I said they have sped up the pace a little with just pocketing more balls. They started off early, scratching a lot, but I think they got that out of their system. Nonetheless, we got Fred breaking, trying to increase his lead to 9-5, while Roger's trying to stop the bleed and try to win this game and keep Fred from running off with this match. 2 games away from double digits for Freddie. Nice break by Fred as well. Boy, these guys got their breakdown pretty good. Making balls on the break, getting a shot on the one in the side pocket. We need to just draw off of this one over to the left side of the table and get a shot on the two. Made the 3 and the 4 on the break. Oh, bottoming the shred. He may have an opportunity to make this going rail first with a ton of inside. He might be able to see the edge of it. Yeah, he could have went rail first. Nonetheless, he's getting away with it. That's for sure. Yeah, they're definitely having fun with this one. Oh, excuse me. Definitely talking smack to each other. Having a good time at least. That's what we like to see. Now, at 6, like a little bit of trouble. I think that's what Fred's looking at right now. 6 landed on that point. Not sure if it goes in either. I know it probably goes in the bottom right corner, but it might not go in the top right. I think that's what Fred's looking at. Calling the 2 ball. Gonna go forward and maybe play safe on the 5. I think that's what we're gonna see. Maybe bank it up table. Bank it up table 2 rails and draw the cue ball underneath the 10. It'll be golden. Force Roger to have to kick at this 2 rails. You might be able to draw up into the 8 ball as well. Oh, he's trying to go up table. Gonna get away with it. Gonna give Roger an edge. Gonna see the 5 ball. He needs to just hit the edge of the 5 ball, push it to the side rail, have the cue ball push the 10 down to the bottom rail. Just pretty much lay up and play safe. Good morning, JR Ascension. Uh, yeah, he's on 2. Good sportsmanship by Roger there. Noticing he clipped the 8 just barely. You could barely see it. Kind of rocked it. And he called himself on 2. So, see what Fred's going to do. Is he going to try to 3 foul him? Push the 5 ball behind the 10 or past the 10 and put the cue ball on the 10? He has a good opportunity. Could push the 5 up between the 8, 10 and push the cue ball underneath the 10. Could call the 5. Yeah, he's calling the 10. I think he's going to play a 2-way here. Call the 10, but get the cue ball to go up table. Got to miss the 8 ball. Nope, he's just playing safe. Yeah, it's not the safe that he wanted, but he's definitely forcing Roger to either pull out his jump cue or kick at this, and I think he's going with his jump cue. I prefer to kick at this one rail. For me, it's not that hard. The 6 kind of keeps the cue ball from scratching in that side pocket as well. Biggest thing you want to do here, make sure you get up and over this 8 ball. And I think it's an easy kick shot. And especially where the 6 is, I wouldn't want to take a chance of miss jumping this. Well, let's see what he does there. See if he can get it up and over. He did. Oh, no way. And he scratched in the side pocket. Wow. That was brutal way to get 3 fouled by his own ability. But Fred is going to take it. Wow, he got the jump shot up and over and hit that crazy scratch point in the side pocket off the top rail. That might be a little hard to come back from, especially when you know you got it up and over that 8 ball. Wow. Brutal, brutal, brutal. It's even worse when you do it to yourself. All right, Roger's taking a small break. I'll be right back, and Fred's obliging him, so I'll be right back. All righty. Roger just told me, Dara, I told him what you said, and he laughed. He chuckled. He goes, "I have never been three fouled in this game yet." I said, "Yeah, well, that one was a team effort. You helped him three foul you. Nonetheless, you got to shake it off, and it doesn't look like he has. Gonna leave him a simple one rail kick shot. Just needs to leave the cue ball up there. Doesn't need to get it down table. Five ball is close enough. Sponsorship for the Friday night fights. It's $50 for the month. We pretty much are scheduled all the way. We just booked May 23rd. I will give away a little something. May 16th, we will be going to Metro Sports Bar to be streaming Friday Night Fight on the 9-footer. Both double headers. We have a double header. Watch out, cue ball. We will be at Metro May 16th. Next 2 weeks, we will also be at Dozers for a really good matchup. Look out, cue ball. We're letting it go a little too much here. Next Friday, we are looking for an undercard matchup. I may have one. Waiting to hear back from Baginski. But we are looking for an undercard at Dozers on the east side. Start at 12 or 1 as long as you're done by 6. Because our Friday night fight main card is Angel Hernandez from Yuma. He's going to be playing Nick Klein from Prescott or Prescott Valley. I'm not sure which one he's from. But they're going to be playing a race to 21 for 6,000 in the middle. All right, Fred's starting to take a commanding lead. He's doubled Rogers' score, 10-5, 2/3 of the way there. And then May 2nd, Angel Hernandez is coming back up from Yuma to play Avery Reese. Another race to 21 for 6,000 in the middle. So we have openings for undercards on both those Fridays at Dozer's Grill. Prefer it to be 9-footer so we don't have to set up twice. Roger's showing him where 10 is. 10 goes back to the bottom where they started at 0. I'll be right back. All righty. And then May 23rd, we got action with main card matchup Dara Chai and Nathan Johnson again. They're going to play a race to 21 for a whole lot of cheddar. Once again, thank you to all the players that have joined in the Friday night fights or have set up a match here in the future. We do appreciate it, Justin and I. We do like putting these on, and we do appreciate everybody's generosity. Fred got another nice break, and not sure if he can make this one. I think he can see all of it and make it in the side. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoy it each and every week. Can't thank Bullshooters enough. Can't thank our sponsor enough. Tell you, the Arizona pool community is top notch, second to none. I don't think anybody out there in the country can match what we do. Maybe they do bigger events once a year, twice a year. But I say without Bullshooters and Dozers and Main Street, Natalie's, all the other bars that put on tournaments. If it wasn't for their support for the Arizona pool community, Arizona would not be what it is. I will say that much. All right, Roger giving a ball in hand again. Think the three foul got him a little shook. Couldn't make the two, but he was trying to hit it thin and come down table. Definitely trying to play safe. But Fred's trying to see if he can make this two without having to play safe. If not, he's definitely going to play safe. I don't think he's going to try to three foul him. Really, no need to because the table's open pretty good. Definitely not Roger's best performance, but he's not. He can still come back. Just got to get his confidence back. Yeah, Fred's trying to play safe. Well, he's forcing Roger to come with something. Going to make the two ball on the side, get down table, back up table for the three. The three passes the five, so it's really pretty simple shot. Keep the cue ball from running into the 6 and 10, and make sure it hits the bottom rail with enough pace. And he said, "No, I'm playing safe. I got no confidence right now." Got away with it. He left him an edge, but he almost lined up a 2-10 combo. There's no way for him to make this. He just got to hit this edge of the two, get the cue ball to go in between the rail and the seven, back up. He can put just a hint of English and get around that seven without hitting it. He might be able to get behind the three. Yeah, he put English on it. You saw that. Now, can Roger return the three foul rule? He still can't make the 2-10 combo. He's got to play safe. How does he do it? Does he roll the cue ball past the six and lay it on the six? Does he bank the two ball to the bottom rail, get the cue ball behind the 10? He's definitely got options. Yeah, I didn't want to run into the seven. 210 Karen was a low percentage shot. He was better off trying to play safe. He just didn't want that cube two ball to run into the seven. Now he's giving Fred the whole table. Need to be a little bit further up table, but he should be okay. You got to be careful with this. You shoot this a little bit inside. Yeah, like that. Maybe run the cue into the eight ball if you had to. Six goes past the 10, either side. Matter of preference how you want to come down off this five ball. He would have been okay there. Still kind of okay because he's leaving Roger, forcing Roger to have to bank this five ball. If I'm Roger, I'm clipping the left side of this five ball and sending the cue ball down table and playing safe. But in the same time, Roger needs to get something going, build his confidence, so he needs to go for this bank. Doesn't want to sell out, doesn't want to make it. He'll be forced to pull out his jump cue. Roger's going to his jump cue. Should be able to knock this down, actually. At least make a good hit. If he scratches in that bottom right corner, I don't know what would happen. Got it up and over. Gonna get away with it. Nope. Going to give Fred an easy shot at the bottom right hand corner. Should be able to float the cue ball over to the side rail, play the 7 in the left hand side pocket. Can hit it with confidence though, come back across table. I hit it just a little bit better than that, but he's okay. Got to be careful. He's letting the cue ball go up and down. He's got to pick the right speed. Make sure he doesn't hit the 10 ball when he comes down table. I think you just cut this with center English. There's no real English to be had. It's all about the speed. A little bit more. Now he's got to avoid the scratch. It's in play, but he can beat it. Use bottom English. No, he's going to play the back cut. Got to be careful of that one. It actually might be better to cut it backwards though, because he can beat the scratch. Cue ball go around 3 rails for shape on the 10. Yeah, just like that. Just miss hit it. He'd been okay right there. Well, this is the opportunity Roger needs. I just needs to pick the right speed on this to come down table. You don't want to hit it too thin. About a half a ball hit. It's close to the rail too, so you already have the angle. Well, that's not bad at all. Slow down. 45-yard line. Makeable shot here. Take a little breath. Calm your nerves. Just think about pocketing the ball, center English. You don't need to spin this in. It's a natural shot. Oh, no. Overcut it. Going to give Fred another opportunity. Yeah, giving Fred another opportunity. Well, I'm going to say this. It's definitely not the Roger that I'm used to seeing. Could be a little bit of nerves. Definitely a little bit of the 3 foul got to him. Now it's got him a little skittish. He's not shooting with so much confidence. Just got to hold it together. Hope that things can change. Make that one shot that builds your confidence back up. You got to keep pushing through. I will say, Joseph Crognali gave me a nice compliment last week when he won the 600 under amateur tour. He said he heard my commentary about the book I Came to Win, about pushing through stuff like what Roger's going through. You gotta push yourself to you gotta will yourself to win. Just tell yourself I came to win. I came to win. Joseph said that's what he had in his mindset, was he came to win, and it proved true that he got through the rolls and was able to squeak out a couple matches there, hill, and fortunately he was able to prevail. And Roger just needs to hold it together, try to make smart shot selection, even if you're not making the ball. You forget about all of that stuff. Play smart, play safe, play more safeties than you're used to. Try to get your confidence up, get ball in hand. Tell yourself, tell yourself, I came to win. I like what Fred's calling here in the side pocket. Oh, almost got there. All right. 11 to 5, race to 15. We've seen things change before. Let's see if Roger can make it turn around, make the change that he needs. A little bit of bottom English. He avoids the two ball. He doesn't want to run into the two. I think Roger's just a little deflated right now. Things just aren't going his way. Can't seem to find the right shot. Can't get going. I don't think the winner wants to play anybody after this, Junior. Sorry. But I'm here. Trace is here. Scott Bush is here. You got action, Junior. Look out, cue ball. Well, he just wants to get the 5 ball closer. Should just roll the cue ball forward a little. Take a little bit tougher shot on the 5. All right, well, bring me hundreds. And you can bring Trace 20s. All right, nice slow shot. I like what Fred did there. Nice speed. He's going to have trouble with the 7 ball. Unless he can get below it. It'll go in the top left-hand corner, but that's a hard shot. Good. He might just want to come down and lay up for a bank safe. Roll the 7 past the 8, bank it, and then roll the cue ball up on the 8. Can maybe go 2 rails off the 6 into the 7. It's a big risk trying to take on that shot. Yeah, he tried. And wow. What a great shot. He's given himself that opportunity. He can play the 7-10 combo if he wants. It's almost lined up. Like almost. Yeah, he's going to call it. Draw the cue ball to the bottom rail. If he misses, the 7 goes up table. If he nails this, that'll be probably call it done for Roger. Oh, I'm going to roll back up, trade places. Well, 7-10-8 is not lined up. The 7-10 carom off the 8 goes nowhere. He just got to push the 7 past the 10 just a little and try to use the 8-10 as a blocker. Get the cue ball to hit the rail. Just, I didn't want to hit it like that. Got to hit it thinner than that. Fred might have another 8-10 combo on the side. Definitely going to make the 7. He actually might want to go into the 8-10 with the cue ball. He's got an opportunity. I know Junior Carasosa would. No, he says, oh, 8-10 looks pretty good to me, Tim. Right in the side pocket. I may have to cut this 8 just a little. But if you can cut it with the right speed, it's laying pretty good. Well, oh, I thought it was in. Look out, cue ball. Oh, it scratched. All right, Roger, here's your opportunity. Three ball out. Get it. Get your confidence back. Shoot the eight in bottom left hand corner or in the side and stop the cue ball. So you can play the nine on the other side, roll it forward, play the 10 in the same side you made the eight. Roll it forward too. Nothing wrong with that. I would have just stopped the cue ball. But you're at this point, you gotta make the ball. Focus at that. Forget that you're down 11-5. You need every game from here on out. Again, just tell yourself, I came to win. Came to win. All right, there you go. 11-6. Roger stops the bleeding. All right, we're still hanging tough here with 26 viewers. Not bad. This is more for these players here. That's why they're doing this. Get the experience of playing under the Friday Night Fight lights, playing under the camera, get some insight on what they were doing wrong, what they're doing right, and it looks like we got a ball stuck again. But once again, shout out to the players that decide to get on the Friday Night Fight, and I'll be helping them. I'll be right back. All right, we're back in action. Six ball got stuck, so just told Roger, let's go. Kick it in gear. I told him it's been a team effort. At least he got the glue off of his coin there. It was stuck on 5. No ball in the break. Roger's been hitting it pretty good. A 1 goes in either corner pocket. I'd probably go with the bottom right hand corner, just so the cue ball tracks over towards the 2 ball. Just got to use bottom English, avoid hitting the 9 ball. I think he called safe. Not sure why. Well, that's not bad at all. Kind of take that. Not wrong. It's pretty simple kick shot. Right in between the 4-10, come up. If you can clip the one, get the cue ball to go behind the 7 and 10. Almost like that. Man, his speed's just off a little. Giving Fred another good opportunity. He just got to stop this cue ball. Cue ball goes by the 8 ball, looking like it. Not, he can play the 2-8 combo. Oh, he's calling the 2. Can just stop the cue ball. Well, no, go forward with it. Should be able to go forward again in between the 8 and 5 and come out to the center of the table. Play the 4 in the bottom right. Could draw just a little playing in the bottom left. Or overroll it. Play it in the side. 3 rails, 4 rails for shape on the 5. Yep, that's what he's counting. Well, your focus here is knocking this 4 ball down. Cue ball is automatically going around 3 rails, possibly 4. Didn't hit that at all. Hit it great for Roger, though. Another opportunity for Roger coming up. Definitely what he needs. Got to do a little bit of a masse here. I don't know if I do that. I kick this 3 rails. Just go underneath the 9. No. All right, Roger, let's go. 7-10 combo. Let's see what he does. 7 goes on the side. Can even make it off the 9, make it easier. If he gets straight in on the 6 and has to go below the 7, but I kind of think he needs to play it that way anyways. Worst case scenario, he can play the 7 into the 8. I don't know, I kind of like the 7-10. But looking like he's going to roll forward and have to play the 7 in the side. Depending on how low he goes, he can try the bank and play safe behind the 10. Look out, cue ball. I think you need to play this in the side and try to play it off the 9. Makes it a little bit easier to make. Nope, he's playing safe. Not a bad option. Question is, can Fred go above the 9 firm enough and miss the 8? A little bit of bottom English and punch this cue ball. Should be able to hit it. But I missed the 8. Yeah, good shot. Oh, another fortunate roll for Roger. All right, Roger desperately needs to get out here. Ball in hand, 7, 8's hanging, 9's hanging, 10's close enough to the pocket. The only trouble is getting bad on the 8 ball. He's got ball in hand on the 7, so it shouldn't happen. Don't think long about it. Think long, think wrong. Make the 7 go forward with the cue ball, or you can draw it. Just make the ball. Play a general shape. There you go. Come off the top rail. Come down about the middle diamond. Don't need to come all the way down table. Yeah, be careful. Could be a little bit of adrenaline pumping, a little excited. Focus if you're going to use bottoming us, kill the cue ball with bottoming us so when it hits that top rail, it dies. Not, you better hit it firm. Go up and down. He's got a bank shot. He's calling it. All right, great shot. Great recovery after getting out of line on the 10 ball. Pulling up within 4. Big 2 games right there for Roger. Now he just needs to keep it going. Ready to take a bathroom break. We'll be right back with you. All right, we got action. Ooh, he's calling the two, but could be a 10 ball combo somewhere. Ooh, yeah, got underneath the three. I'm going to say a 310 combos in the future. Can kind of play the two way. He can jack up, but I think he's just going to roll this forward. Uh, rolled it off a little. But he got a little safe. Ooh. I think Fred was trying a 310 combo, kick combo. Combo. Oh, nope, missed it completely. Oh, we're going to see a 310 combo. Not too hard of an out, really, with ball in hand. All right, looks like we got our undercard match for next Friday. All right, he's going to go for the run out. Nothing wrong with that. He should be able to draw off of this four ball. Come across table for the five. You can try to go forward and go around it. It's a little bit tougher shot because the cue ball might go into it. Oh, he needed to hit the four a lot firmer. You can clip this, push the five up to the top rail, and get the cue ball to come underneath the seven. Just got to put a little bit of left hand spin. He's pretty much glued to the five. Doesn't want to go that way. But I guess he's going to try to go around three rails. Come on, a little bit harder. Yeah, I guess he didn't think he could hold the five ball to the end rail coming the other way, but would have been a little bit easier. Lucky he got Fred tree topped over the eight. This is makeable, but the cue ball's coming down, possibly back underneath the eight. Well, hit it good enough, soft enough, giving himself a bank opportunity in the side pocket where he's standing. Cue ball comes around naturally, three rails for the seven ball. Shouldn't get hooked by the eight if he can make the six. Almost. Oh, Roger's going to come to the table with an option. Got a chance of cutting this, or is he going to bank? Calling the cut shot. Nothing wrong with that. Now your focus just needs to be on making the 7. Cue ball comes back and forth naturally for the 8. We can get a little bump shape like this. Nothing wrong here. Focus one ball at a time when you're in this situation. One ball at a time. Just make the ball. Look for your natural lines. It's naturally going to lean to the right of the table and get you straight in on the 10. Your focus is 100% on making the 8. You can even go forward with it just like that. Nothing wrong with that. Now do the same thing. Nice, easy, smooth shot, smooth stroke. Don't need to force this 10 in. Focus on making the ball. There you go. One game closer. Closing the gap. Was down 11-5. Won 3 in a row. Now if we can win 3 more, we have a tie ball game. We got action. Nathan Johnson, you say good morning. You do realize it's 3:30 in the afternoon, sir. You're very welcome. Good morning to you too. James Maine, attaboy, Roger. Yep, in the game. Got buried in the sand now. Grind it out. It's no longer one game at a time. It's one ball at a time. Every ball matters. Keep your opponent off from getting to the hill. Keep him from getting one step closer. Do your best you can. Well, take your time. Make the ball. You know you're not going to make the 2 ball. So where do you want to be to try to play safe on the 2? Do you want to play safe on the 1? Bank it up table, put the cue ball behind the 4. Now you could kick this 2 ball in and run out. Really get straight in on the 3. He's just going to try to thin this 2 ball. Got to be careful. If he hits it too good, he's going to scratch right in the corner. Well, give him the 50-yard line. Say you deal with it, Fred. Could bank this in the side. He's going to call the corner. I would say in the side with the right speed that lays up underneath the 3-7, and the cue ball tracks to the top rail. That way, if you do happen to make the 2, you're not stuck having to play safe here. Good shot. Let's see if he can get that 3 past the 7 and the cue ball to stay behind the 7. Not an easy shot. A little touch. Yeah. Not bad though. Got the 6 to use. Cut off the 3. You might be able to see the edge of it though. All right, what's Roger gonna do here? Can he get back across table for the 5? Play in the bottom left-hand corner. He's got the angle to do it. A little too firm. Got to be careful of the 9 ball. Yeah, I think he's gonna have to go to his jump cue. Might be able to see an edge. If he can, he can go 2 rails up behind the 7. If he can hit enough of the 5 ball. Really just needs to see a slight edge. Kick bank. And he almost made it. Wow, what a shot. Hell of a try by Roger there. Fred recognizing how great of a shot that almost was. He tried to give him props. Good sportsmanship again. Great to see on these Friday night fights. Well, Fred's got a choice. We're going to go back and forth for the 6. We're going to try to hold it. Well, elected to go above the side pocket, giving him a little bit tougher angle on the 6, but he's going to call the bank. Guess he doesn't like cutting it. He does make this. Great shot. He's got a shot in the side pocket. Wow, what a shot by Fred. This is a little bit of a character builder. This isn't easy as it looks. Got to hit this with enough pace that the cue ball comes across table. He might try to go around 3 rails. Try to cut in the side with a little bit of bottom. And the cue ball tracks 3 rails naturally around for the 9. I like shooting this with a little bit of inside, coming across table like that. A little bit more. Well, this is a shot you focus on making the 9, draw the cue ball. Draw it with enough speed or pace that you miss the 10, come back across table. You could try to run into it, but then you cause problems. I think you're here. You just got to focus on making a 9. I like shooting this with bottom English, drawing it away from the 10. Cue ball should hit the side rail, and depending how hard you draw it, you're either going to bounce across table or sit up pretty to make it in there. Yeah, see, if you try to run into it, now you're shooting off the bottom rail. I don't like this. So if I had to shoot this, I'm shooting it in the corner. Yeah, he's calling it right. He's calling the right pocket. You got a full pocket in the corner, then trying to shoot in the side in a half a pocket. Wow, great shot by Fred. Good recovery. All right, 12-8. Stop the rush by Roger. 3 games away from taking this match down. Yeah, almost 2 hours in. No, I'm at 3 hours in. 3 hours at 20 games. Yeah. Not a bad pace. 7, 8 games an hour. All right, let's get this elusive break and run. I have a feeling one of them can do it. Roger had a really good chance, had a really good break. They both have actually been breaking pretty decent, making 1 or 2 balls at a time. Hitting with a really good pace, making that ball behind the 1 go in. the side pocket. Amazingly, don't have a shot in the side pocket on the one, but he got a shot in the corner. Can make this. It's naturally going to come across table and give him a shot on the two. He'd like to run into the three if he can. I'm more focused at cutting this one down the table, though. Shot. Great angle on the two. Ooh, two ball. Tried to hang up on him. Got a little trouble here. He's going to run into the six ball. That's why he wants to bank it. Definitely brave. Man. Oh, I thought he made that. Really did. All right, another opportunity for Roger to try to get back a game. He's going for the bank. Great shot. Five might go in the side pocket past the nine. All righty. Hit that a little thin, but got away with it. Can he hit this with bottom inside? Cut the five ball to the bottom right. Send the cue ball three rails around for the six. That's a shot. It goes to the bottom left. Got to be careful of getting stuck behind the nine. Or the 10. I didn't even see that. Man, he hit that ball good. Immediately going to his jump cue. Easy little quarter jump of a ball, though. Shouldn't be too hard. Got a good opportunity to make this and get a shot on the 8 next. No, he says, I can masse around this. Might be a little easy, slight masse. Doesn't really have to fully masse around this ball. We might just be able to see enough of it. We can kill the cue ball. Hold. Oh, man. He was there. Had a really good shot on the 8 there if he makes that ball. Not giving up anything, luckily. Fred doesn't have a bank in his side pocket. If anything, he can play it down in the bottom right-hand corner. I would bank the six ball two rails and stop the cue ball right where the six is. Try to use the 9-10. Try to put that cue ball on the bottom rail. I mean, six ball on the bottom rail. He's trying to come up with something. Making Roger to have to work for it. Play it in the side, miss the 10, go down to the bottom rail, a little bit of left hand spin. Try to get back up table for the 8. That's the shot he's got here. Laying pretty simple too, pretty naturally. Just don't hit the 10, no way. And he missed the 6. Back to the team effort for Roger. Just when he slowly get back into it, making a couple key mistakes that we all make. Hopefully, you can go back and watch this and learn from it. Fred gonna play this 6-10 on him combo. Doesn't want to run out. Wow. Says I'm gonna punish you for scratching on that shot, Roger. Well, he was hoping to at least. All right. Is he gonna play the bank? No. If he was smart, he would bank this 6 ball up by the 8 ball. Try to get the cue ball underneath the 9. No need to bank this 6. No need to make this 6. You got no shot on the 8 next. Got to play safe. Or at least leave him long and wrong. Nope, Fred's got an opportunity here. The 9 passes the 10, so you play the 6 in this bottom left corner, draw the cue ball up table, and it'll naturally lead him to the 8 ball. Give him a decent angle on the 8. Fred might have an opportunity to get below the 9. See what he does. Look out. All right. He's got a small angle on the 8. He can go 2 rails, go over to that side rail. He wants to bounce out about a full diamond. I said the 9 goes past the 10, but it's a lot harder if he's on that inside angle or inside the diamond. Oh, he tried to get down table. All right, Roger. Not an easy cut shot, but it's manageable. It's makeable. It's off the rail. Focus on making it. He actually wants the cue ball to lay up on the bottom rail. He can make the 9 ball on the side. Can make it in the corner too. Got behind it. Well, they're both struggling. Roger just needs to hang in there. Try to fight through the rolls here. Recognize that his opponent isn't going to be running racks on him. All right, this is the thing I was talking about. He doesn't want to be at this angle trying to make this 9 go past the 10. It's a little bit harder. And the cue ball's tracking away from the 10 ball. It's got to hit this really, really good. Calling the bank in the side. 1 rail. All right, let's see what he does here. It's not out of the question. Don't go in. It's not what Roger needs. All right, Roger. 2 balls. Seems simple, right? Cut this inside English and send the cue ball 3 rails. After you cut the 9 ball in, pretty natural. Just make sure you put enough right hand spin so you don't scratch in the side pocket. Well, that's okay. Hit the 9 a little too thick. But this is a pretty simple shot. Just focus on cutting the ball. Look at your point of aim. It's all natural. Again, just roll this in. Just like that. Good shot, Roger. 12-9, keeping it within 3. Time to put your foot on the gas and turn on the nitrous. Nonetheless, we got action here at Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona. Once again, thanks to our Friday night sponsor. If you're looking to invest in property, either residential, commercial, or you're looking to buy your first home, or maybe you just need some equity out of your home for other projects, you need Fee Lee. Please give him a call directly at 480-531-1167. Tell him the donkey sent you. Next up at 6:30, we got Mike Sauer from New Mexico. He's going to be playing Bill Vanderweiss from the east side. They're going to be playing 8-ball, race to 13 for 1400 in the middle. One and only Justin Ray will be here to take over. So we got lots more action for you. Come down and get a sticker. All right, the break is lightened up a little bit, getting down to the nitty gritty. Probably getting a little tired. He's got a shot in the side pocket, but the cue ball's going down into that 6 and 8. Doesn't want to get covered up by the 2-ball. He may have to play it with some pace. Try to get the cue ball to ricochet off the ball and up table. There is a chance. Oh, could have called the 10. Had a quick win, but pretty sure we're going to be seeing Fred kick at this 1-ball. All right. Got it on the spot, or closest to the spot as possible. Pretty sure Roger's going to give it back to him. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't realize he has the option. I think I'll be giving it back. Nathan Johnson. Well, they're 1 for 2 or 2 for 5. Nice kick shot by Roger. Just for you, Nathan. Yeah, Roger didn't realize it. They're talking about it. Good to see Fred still try to be a sportsman about it. Got a bank shot here. Still got to deal with that 2-ball. Still a lot of work on this table. Nice shot. He's going to get a shot on the 2. Wow. What a great shot by Fred that was. Good speed control. Missed the 6. It came down and around the 8 and 10. I'm pretty sure the 8-ball doesn't go. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do with that. Fred's trying to figure out what he wants to do with the 3. There is a 3-9 combo if he overrolls this. I think he wants to play it in the corner, though, bottom left-hand corner after he makes the 2-ball. Oh, don't overroll it that much. Yeah, we tend to overjudge those shots when Object balls close to the pocket like that. We think we got to hit it a little firm to get it to come out, and it comes out easier than we think. Causes us trouble. Is he going to jump bank this? I think so. I think he's going to call the bank or the combo. No, he's calling the combo. There's that 3-9 carom possibly. I think you're better off playing the combo though. Cue ball's going to go into the 4 that way. Oh, played the carom. Made them both. Called the 9. That's all that matters. Wow, what a great shot by Fred. Jump, carom, and bank the 3 ball as well. Got a shot on the 4. Got to be careful of the 7. Might end up running into the 7. Right now, I'm trying to slow my heart rate down and say, okay, just make this 4 ball. Great shot. Good speed. Still got to deal with the 8, but if he gets the angle on the 6, he can come off the 6 into the 8-10 and land straight in on the 7. So let's see if he can do this. Big 5 ball and 6 ball. He doesn't have to have much of an angle for the 6 to go into that 8 and 10. Just slow roll this 5 ball down. Come off. Oh, he might just have it. He just might have the right angle he needs to come off the 6 into the 8 and 10. As long as he can hit them both at the same time, doesn't hit the underneath the 10. Yeah, he didn't want to go below it. That shot was just a little bit of right hand English. He could have gone right into him. Well, let's see what he does here. Power stroke. Yep. All right. 8-10 combo bank. Wind them up. They're not touching. He's got a chance. He's calling it. He's got to cut this 8 just a little bit. Almost a throw shot, but there's too much room in between them. He's got to cut the 8 into the 10, and then he's got to hope that the 8 doesn't get in the way of the 10. Hit this 100 miles an hour. Yep. Oh, wow. It looked good. Looked good from here. All right, another big opportunity for Roger. Get the double digits. Makes this 8 ball with a little bit of left hand spin. Goes 2 rails and come naturally down on the 10 ball. Oh, he didn't come all the way down. Could be in trouble. Well, 10's not on the rail. It's off the rail, so he's got to cut this thinly. It's a thin cut shot, but it's makeable. All right. We got action, folks. 12-10. Freddie needs 3. Roger needs 5. We're getting closer. 3 hours in. Figured this match might go 4 hours. Nonetheless, these guys are giving it their all. It's awesome to see. The straw weight division, as they like to call it in boxing. I come to find out. Gotta love it. Gotta love the heart and determination these two players have for being the lower rated players. All right, Roger's taking a break. Be right back. All right, they said they're going to promise me a break and run. He said right here. Yeah, we got action, keeping it close. At one point, Fred was up 11-5. Roger says, I'm trying. I told them to stop getting their money's worth, and Fred says, I'm trying to get as much play in as possible. So nonetheless, it's been a good match. They missed some balls they shouldn't have, but made some really good shots too. Coming down to the wire here, we might see one game for $1,000. When's the last time you got to say you got to play for 1,000? One game, maybe. Oh, long way from over. Don't think he'd have. He might have had a shot on the two, but I think Fred's gonna have a shot on the one in the side, and the cue ball's gonna track towards the two. He might run into it, or he might be able to get the cue ball in between the two and three. Yeah, I thought he'd run into it. He's been golden right there. Giving Roger a big character builder here. Try to make the one and get back for the two is going to be tough. He may just want to make the one. The shot is to make the one and then play safe on the two by clipping it, banking it over by the five and getting the cue ball down the table. But let's see what if he can make the one. No, he says I'm gonna try to play safe. Oh, we might see a 110 combo. The one passes to the eight. 10 ball laying in the side. Fred real sees it. Insta call. Eric Boyd. Funny you asked that because our next Friday night fight coming up at 6:30 tonight is 8 ball. 619 against a 609 playing a race to 13 for 1400 in the middle. So no, it's not always 10 ball and 9 ball. We do 8 ball. Oh, I missed the 10. So you're going to get your wish tonight at 6:30 with Justin Ray commentating. Yeah, these boys should be done by 5:30, and then Mike Sauer, I know, is on his way from New Mexico because he was traveling through Flagstaff and it was snowing. And then Bill Vanderweiss is coming from the east side, so he's got to fight all that traffic. But they are supposed to play at 6:30. Race to 13. BCA ball, Magic Rack. What a oh! I thought he made another great bank shot. He's been making some really good banks. Missed that one just a little. Again, Roger's getting a good opportunity here. The opportunity he needs. He can win this rack. He'll be within one. Could very well see it go hill. Self an angle. It's not bad actually. We can go forward with top English naturally, two rails, come back to the center of the table, give himself a shot on the four. Oh wow, how's that ball hang up like that? Don't understand it sometimes. That's when you think it's going in. You got the angle you wanted. He'd been all right with that angle on the four. The game is simple. We just make it hard. Wow, another good roll for Freddie there. Getting the six off the rail. Now he can go forward. I don't know. guess he just wants to make that 6. Get it out of the way now. All right, make the 5. Go back and forth. He's been struggling with that shot. And I see why. He used right hand English and used a little too much. If you notice the cue ball there when it came off the rail, shooting those shots, it's a just natural center English, so you can go back and forth. You don't need to use any English, especially when it's off the rail. Roger's got a tough decision here. Does he want to try to draw it, or does he just want to stop it? Yeah, I would probably just stop it too. He's got an opportunity. I don't. Well, no. He's pretty much close to straight in. He's got to take on the shot. Try to get the cue, not try to get the cue ball to not go too far past the 8. Take on the tough cut shot on the 9. Yeah, I like what he did here. Yep, just take it on. You don't want to take a chance at trying to get that cue ball to the side rail like it was going and going 2 rails and try to get around the 10 ball because then you rattle the 8, or you miss hit it so bad you miss the 8 so bad, and the cue ball follows the cue ball right in this corner pocket. Take on this harder shot. Know that you make it, you'll get a shot on the 10. And you miss it the right speed. Don't know if you want to leave Fred at bank. He's been on him today. You fired 100 miles an hour, or you just try to roll it with center English. Kind of like that. I like what he did there because the cue ball's coming off the rail. You don't want to come too far away from it. Really good bank by Fred. Now you can just roll this cue ball forward. Shouldn't scratch in the bottom left. Just cut this to the right. Pretty simple shot. Yeah, good shot by Fred. 1 game away from on the hill, 2 games away from taking this down. I already asked them if it goes hill, they playing a win by 2. And they said nope, they're playing the 1 game. 13-10. We still got action in this match here. Come on, break and run. This is the time you want to do it. This is the time. Or if you're on the hill, but break and run to get you on the hill always feels good. Well, we've seen 1 combo. We've seen a 3 foul where Fred played a good shot. Roger made a great jump shot, but miraculously scratched in the side pocket and 3 fouled himself. No breaking runs. Had a good opportunity. Got another big one right here. No balls are touching the tie. These guys are breaking pretty decent. If he can draw this off this 2 ball and get on the 3. This is how you know it's a good break in 10 ball. You got a ball hanging in front of the side pocket. You know you hit it with the right speed. Look at the table. No 2 balls are touching. Man, he didn't draw for that enough. He made the 1 ball, had a shot on the 2. I mean, that was just picture perfect break, really. He just forgot to draw the cue ball. You calling the 10 ball? Can we see a break and win? Bank combo. Oh, he was trying. And that side pocket is just sucking up balls. All right, Roger's got to make this 3, draw the cue ball to the top rail and come back down. He might be able to just stop it or draw it just a little bit. Might be enough straight in that he doesn't need to go to the top rail. You might be able to roll forward two past the five and be straight in on the four. That's kind of what it looked like he was looking at. I kind of like drawing this ball. This way, you give yourself an angle to make the four and come up to play the five and the side. Yeah, he elected to go forward, and I like that. So he had the angle. If he would have drew off the three ball to the top rail and come down, it would have been natural. But he's got a good natural angle here. You'll be able to get the cue ball to get to the bottom rail. He's got to be careful of getting hooked behind the six, though. Doesn't put any left-hand English. He could go into the six. Oh, he hit that perfect. Well, you can just draw off the five again. Come underneath the six, playing in the top left-hand corner. Don't want to run into the seven. So you just got to figure out how to make this five without going into the seven. If you have to go forward, then you go forward and hit it firm enough to go above. He's calling safe. Don't know about that one. Look out. I think I would have played it in the side. If anything, if you're going to play safe like that, he needed to roll the cue ball forward up behind the 10 ball. Ooh, we need to cut that a little bit better. All right. Let's go, Roger. Got to avoid hitting the 9 and 10. Use just a little bit of inside English. Keep it off the 9-10. Have it come down table. Lays pretty natural. Yeah, slow down. Well, he's okay. Can slow roll this. Get the cue ball to land over there by the left-hand rail. You have a decent shot on the 9. Doesn't really need to come back up table. Take a little bit longer shot. You could quite possibly just land straight in. Doesn't want to overhit it though. Get stuck behind the 10. There you go. Good speed. Yep, almost straight. Dead straight in. He can just stop the cue ball. Put a 10 in the bottom right hand corner. You don't want to overcomplicate things by trying to get fancy and go to the top rail and spin down around underneath the 10 or whatever. Just stop the cue ball. Nice, easy, smooth stroke. Cue ball even might draw an inch or two. Nice, smooth stroke. Okay. Can do that too. I would like to see him just stop it, but he got away with it. There you go. Good shot by Roger. Keeping it close. 13-11. We got action, folks. Race to 15. No break and run so far, but we want to see one. I'd love to see it right now. Got no bet on this match, but I always like to see the underdogs. No offense to Fred. Nonetheless, I like to see good matches like this. I like to see it go back and forth. And thanks again to Bullshooters, Jamie Bates, Michael Bates, doing really great. Able to drive drive by himself now, which is good. Still having to use a walker, but he's slowly getting there. Really good to see. Great for the Bates family. All right, here we go. No action. Oh, wait. Yeah, we got 3 ball. And he's got a chance here. 1 ball does go in the side pocket. He's got to float down and try not to get hooked by the 10. Play the 2 in the same side. No, he's going to play safe. I didn't get it. Thought process was there. Shot selection wasn't bad if he gets behind the 2. Just need to float down a little bit more. Oh, look out. All right, giving Roger an opportunity. Mr. Drake, what up, buddy? How are you? Little monster. Haha. Well, now I know what to call him. Well, seems to be playing a little quick. Scotch starts tomorrow at 11. Doors open at 10. The Scotch double starts at 11. I know it doesn't say it on the picture, but it does say it on the post. Look out. Look out. They're kicking at this. Definitely kicking at this. Might go 2 rails. I like the way he's looking at this. Could go 2 rails. Makes it easier to make this ball. Just got to go around the 10 and then miss the 6. Not that hard, really. He's got to spin the cue ball. But it's a lot easier than trying to go it. No, he's going the wrong way. Not going to make it this way. Well, been good if the 4 was on that side of the table. James Maine, you'll have to show him. Big missed opportunity, but Fred's still got his work cut out for him. No easy rack. 5 to the 6. Really 4 to 5, but 6 should go in the side pocket. We're going to see Fred 3 fouling. That would be brutal. Get on the hill. I think he cut it down on the bottom left-hand corner. Yeah, great shot by Fred. I didn't want to have to play this 6-9 combo. Because if he makes this, the 6 is going to lay up above the side pocket. So if he does shoot this, he's got to hit this with a little pace. Draw the cue ball to the rail. Oh, he's playing safe. Bank the 6 below the 7 into the 8. Float the cue ball. There you go. It's not bad. Roger can definitely see the ball. Got to be careful of double hitting it. Can bank it with the right speed. You can bank this up past the 9 ball and keep the cue ball underneath the 7. Yep, good speed. Just like that. Just like that. Great speed. Now, Fred can actually kick this in the side pocket. There's trajectory, as I call it. Just give it, just got a chance, got to spin it just a little, not a whole bunch. If not, he can hit this full. Oh, I was going to say and go past the 9, but he missed it good. Hit it the right speed. Now, Roger's probably going to try to bank this. He's probably going to try to bank this, and he needs to just clip the left side of this. It's his next shot routine he needs to shoot. James Main is learning how to clip this ball and get it to come down table. He could bank this 2 rails underneath the 6 and put the cue ball behind the 9. Or make it 1 rail on the side. All right, the 8 passes the 10, so Freddie's got a good chance to get on the hill here. Got a little bit more angle than he really wanted to, but if he can slow roll this in, he'll still have a decent angle on the 8. Yeah, great shot. Now he should be able to get up table. Or he can try to just land straight in on the 9. Doesn't have to get up table to play it in the side. Makes it easier, but again, doesn't have to. Matter of preference. Nothing wrong with that. No, he can just stop it. He can roll it forward just a little. Doesn't have to give himself straight in. Take a small angle on the 10. Yeah, just like that. Looking good to get on the hill. Well, 1 game away. Well, I will say this. Rogers definitely still putting up a fight. He was down 11-5. And if you go from there, he's on a 6-3. Even with Fred on the hill, he can still get there. Just needs to go on a run again. 3 in a row, and he makes it hill. But we still got action. 6:30 tonight. Again, we got Mike Sauer from New Mexico, 609. Playing Bill Vanderweiss, 619. 8 ball, race to 13. 1400 in the middle. Don't ask me how the players come up with these numbers and races and everything, but it's all on them. We're not the matchmakers, we're just the facilitators. Look out. Got the ball down. Got no shot on the 1. He can either bank the 1 or he can in the bottom right hand corner, or he can bank the 1 to the left side of the table and put the cue ball behind the 7. He's got options. He can bank the 1 over behind the 7 and spin the cue ball 2, 3 rails underneath the 5-10. Again, matter of preference. He's calling the 9 ball. He's banking the 1 into the 9. Interesting shot. See if he can make it happen. No, almost scratched. Instead, I think we're going to see Roger play the 1-9. He chuckled, said, yeah, 9 ball on the side. Oh, just missed it. Crazy game we play sometime. Like I said, it's simple. We make it hard. Whoa. And he'd been real good position if he makes that one ball. Now Roger just needs to make this one. A little bit of bottom. Doesn't need to put right hand English or nothing. Just bottom English. Cut the ball. Cue ball will float over to the right hand rail. Could land straight in on the two if he makes this. All right. Not leaving him much. 110 combo for the win. Do we see him go for it? Oh, I think he might call the eight ball or the one ball off the eight. That'd be an interesting shot. Yeah, he did call it. Yep, had a chance. Not sure the one gets past the six. I think if I was Roger, I'd play the one into the six. Called the six. I did hear him. Good carom. Didn't get a roll. Two goes past the eight. Look out, 10 ball. Pete Gresh, you and I are at 6:30. Make sure you're here on time. Oh, look out. They almost got behind the nine. Yeah, Pete Gresh, turn on Donkey Pool Productions YouTube page at 6:30 and you'll see. If you're not here at 6:30, you forfeit. Look out. Oh, get away with it? I think he did. I don't think he can make it in. No, Mr. Gresh, Pete, uh, Mike Sauer, and Bill Vanderweiss are playing 8 ball, race to 13. And they said you get the winner. Well, good shot by Fred, trying to get it underneath the 8 ball. Giving Roger a character builder. He can cut this to the top left hand corner. Cue ball's going to naturally go around 3 rails. Mr. Gresh, we're waiting for you to get in a Friday night fight or Thursday night fight. I don't know if I've said that before tonight, but you don't have to be a Friday night to be a Friday night fight. I'm available Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as well. We can be like football, do Tuesday night or Thursday night. But I guess everybody likes Friday night because they don't have to work the next day, which makes sense. Man, Fred, it's just been on point with the banks. He's made more banks than he's missed today. Gonna take on another bank here. If he makes this, he's gonna have a shot on the 7. Look out, cue ball. Oh man. All right, Roger, here's your chance. 5 to the 7 to the 8. 9's in the side. 5 goes by the 7. Nothing wrong with what he's doing here. Just stop the cue ball. Give yourself that natural angle on the 7 and spin it. Cut the 7 in with spin. Let the cue ball go 2 rails out to the center of the table. Just below the side pocket line. He can get a nice angle on the 8 so he can get back up table for the 9 in the side. Elementary, my dear Watson. A little bit more. All right, well, now he's going to shoot this with top English. So the cue ball will glance off the 10 and go up table. It's going to push the 10 to the bottom right hand corner as well. But your focus point is making the 8. Trust in the process that the cue ball is hitting the 10 and going back up table. Oh, you got to make the 8 though. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm calling this one. He's going to bank it. Well, made a liar out of me. He's cutting it in. Nothing wrong with that. Cue ball tracks up table. He cuts it in with spin. Yeah, just like that. Leaves it long and wrong for Roger. Make him have to come with the shot. This is makeable. Does have to worry about clipping the 9 and scratching in the side too, though. So he's got to be careful of going towards that side rail there. Oh, got away with it. Maybe. Yep. Just missed it. Got lucky and clipped it coming back out. And got luckier that he didn't scratch. The only good thing for Freddie, just got to make this. Yeah, good shot. Well, it's going to be tough to make this in the side. Yeah, this is going to be a good one tonight, Sophia. Going to be 8-ball. I want to say it's our first 8-ball Friday night fight. Can't remember unless they played 8-ball with Scotch doubles. I think our Scotch doubles has been 10-ball. But Mike Sauer's no slouch. Bill said, I guess today or yesterday, he played worse he's ever played. But we'll see. Oh, I missed it completely. Giving Roger ball in hand. Yeah, I thought for sure Fred could keep that cue ball on the side rail over there. He'd have an opportunity to make that 9-ball. But nonetheless, they want to get their money's worth. And now Rogers 2 games away from making it hill. Well, know what I'm going to say. We got action. 14 to 12. They're trying to go the distance. Definitely get their money's worth. Try to play one game for 1,000. Wasn't the ideal angle for him to make the 9 where the cue ball was. Like I said, he needed to keep it to the side rail. He went a little too far, and unfortunately, this is where we end up. So thanks again, everyone. Be right back. All right, Roger laying down a solid break. He's got a chance to make this one ball in the top left-hand corner and send the cue ball into the 2-8. Hoping to go into the 2, not the 8. Lays kind of natural. Almost got there. Fred, I know, shoots the ball soft enough. They should be able to roll this in. If he can make it, have a shot on the 2 on the side. Let's see if he can do it. Yep. Good shot by Fred. Giving himself that opportunity. Can cut this in the side, but got to be careful of the scratch in the top left-hand corner. Got to cut this in with spin. Almost wants to go into the 8 ball. Slow down. Yeah. Almost the same shot. But this one he may have to go into the 8. Could bank this into the 6. Makes this, then it lays up. Yeah, I would have called the bank the way he's been banking. All right. Does the 9 and 3 go past the 9? I'm not sure. Roger's looking at it. I think it does. If it does, he's got a good opportunity to get out. No, he says safe. He's going to roll it in between there, though, for sure. Try to get the cue ball to land up on the 7 or the 9. No, he did call it. Okay. Guess he put out 3 fingers for the 3 ball. Yeah, with the 6, 6, 7, 8 land, they look pretty good. It's just got to worry about getting on the 9 right. Ooh, 5 ball tried to hang up on him, give him a little scare. Good shot. All right, this is going to be the decider right here. He should shoot this 8. Should be able to shoot this 8, go to the top rail, come down and shoot the 9 in the same pocket that he just shot the 7 ball. The lays natural, lays pretty good. Got to keep the cue ball out of the side pocket. All right, come underneath it, play it in the side. He's got a chance. It's tight though. It's tough. It might be tougher than he wanted. Got to be careful of that 10 ball. Oh, he made it. Great shot. All right, one more shot. You'll be 2 games away from winning this, coming from behind. Being down 14-11. I like what he's doing, focusing on his line. Overcut it. Don't scratch. Don't scratch. Oh, wow. Wow. Brutal way to lose. Great way to win, I guess you could say, if you're the opponent. Man, really wanted to see him make that. But nonetheless, thanks to Roger and Fred for getting in the box, putting on a great show for you guys, trying to make it go hill. And thanks again to Bull Shooters for what they do for the Arizona pool community. And thanks to our Friday night sponsor, One Loan. If you're looking to invest in property, residential or commercial, or for your first home, or maybe just need to get some equity out of your house, go check out Fee Lee. Tell him the donkey sent you.